This is the Beastmode Developments YouTube channel. So welcome. Welcome guys. Welcome back guys. I have been slacking big time with the YouTube stuff and everything like that. I've been very busy at the workshop. Obviously we're now settled in the new workshop. I had the opening day, amazing turnout. I'm saying that it's been a couple of months since the opening day, and yeah, I've been very busy. So relocating was a definite amazing idea. So I've been very busy, but I just haven't had time to get back into the YouTube sort of stuff. And yeah, so now the workshop's finished. Last thing to do in the workshop realistically is the office, but as I still work alone, there's no chance of me getting into the office to do any work. So hands on. Yeah, I'll show you guys around. I'll give you guys a tour. Guys, I've got a job over in the corner. I've done a little bit of tidying up today. I've got a load of scrap that I need to take away. We have made some progress on the Beastmode caddy, which is amazing. Added this, so we never had this originally. That's where I keep all the scrap cut-offs, wood, metal and stuff like that. Made a little workbench over there, which has been handy, and I've got a little bit of storage under the stairs for oils and stuff. So upstairs, I've put up a bumper rack. That is the four-wheel drive caddy jig that we made a while back, and this is some of the wiring that we have managed to get started on for the Beastmode caddy. It looks lovely down there. I really do like the little landing area. Makes a massive difference for looking over, taking pictures for social media and stuff like that. It's like a really good shot. We're gonna add a cinematic here. Yeah, so I edit that in. Right, so if we take a walk through, we've got some of the pictures that I've taken in the past. Beastmode caddy 001, that was a good one, that. And then this is probably one of the last pictures I took of the new Beastmode caddy in the old workshop. And then we've also got my old Audi A4 B7. Picture frame's doing my head in. I don't even know how picture frames manage to move. So I'll show you guys the office now. We've actually got cobwebs over by the windows, which is a little bit irritating, but I'm glad I'm not in here because I absolutely hate spiders. Lovely southern trains going past at the moment. So yeah, loads of cobwebs. We've got these two chests. Oh, Ben's just pulled up. Hello, Ben. So we've got these two chests that I'm going to end up putting some sort of top on so that I've got a desk. We've got a lovely picture over here. This was up in the old Beastmode Developments workshop. So yeah, still got a desk to sort out, monitors, computer, so we can do invoicing and stuff like that. There's still a lot of stuff to do. I've also made this lovely little clock out of an old wheel of mine from the motorbikes. I'll show you the waiting room now. So the waiting room, big difference. Well, it's not a big difference, but we've decided to wallpaper one of the walls. TV on the wall, we've got a little display cabinet, and this is just to show some of the stuff that we do offer. So balance shaft deletes, aluminium coolant kits, that is a normal common issue. The cam followers, and we've got a couple of ECUs down there, and an old differential that came out of the Beastmode caddy workshop van. We've also got a little fridge down here, stocked full of water for customers, so the customers can come up and they can watch whatever they want. We've got internet here now, so that's all good, and the sofa's lovely and comfortable. I've fallen asleep on that a few times. We've also got the storage room that is now finished, so not so much of stock here, but I do have the odd little bits and bobs, but there are a lot of parts for the Beastmode caddy. We've got the prop shaft there, we've got the exhaust system, a couple amplifiers, the big intercooler, and we've got the xenon headlights for it. A couple wheel spaces and other bits and bobs here. So yeah, there's that there. Switch these lights off and we'll go back downstairs and I will take you through some of the changes, some of the things that have been done on the Beastmode caddy. So obviously, like I said, we made a start on all the wiring, which is good, it's all amazing, but we've got a long way to go with that. Over there, ignore that, that's a bike that I'm building for myself. That will probably never get finished because I know what I'm like. So if we have a look inside the Beastmode caddy, first thing that we will see is the gear shifter. So I opted for a Cooler Works shifter. This is not a sequential shifter, so it's not up and down or dog box sort of thing as some people would call it. This is just a, bear with me, this is just a much shorter throw in gear changes. We've got the rear seat bench all welded in place, and I've recently had to pull the carpet back up so I could do the handbrake lines. That was a bit of an issue. It wasn't really an issue, but yeah, it was a little bit annoying. I've been very stressed with doing stuff on this van recently, and I've had to put it outside a few times, which is why I've covered up the engine. So we've got the engine back in. We have got black standard engine mounts with the Black Series Powerflex bush inserts in there. Obviously ties in with the black engine bay and stuff. We have also gone for the Hell, you can't really see it properly from here, but the Hell bleeder block, and we've got the full Hell braided clutch line as well. Fourth gear support that you can see there for the gearbox. Hybrid turbo is now in place, and yeah, the engine's in place, but I don't think the engine will be staying in place. I've still got to sort out a wiring loom. I'm going to be going for a Mark IV caddy wiring loom because obviously I want to do Mark IV caddy everything on this. We're going for front end, we are going for rear end, we're going for dashboard, we're going for all of the above. So it's going to look pretty much exactly how the old red Beastmode caddy looked, but four-wheel drive, a lot better stance, and a lot more power this time around. So I'm going to get up in the air now and I'll show you guys some of the stuff that we've managed to do underneath. Right, so we've got a torch under here, so hopefully we'll be able to see a little bit better. So obviously we've got the engine in place. We have all the suspension, everything done. All the brake lines that we were working on are all finished. So I've got the whole brake line set up from front to rear is now finished. Handbrake lines, handbrake cables, sorry, are now done. Handbrake cables was something that really bugged me, because for the handbrake cables I was more concerned about how they would sit and how they would fit. So I was definitely overthinking things and I was getting really stressed out about them. In the end I did opt for the caddy, standard caddy brake lines. I can't remember who it was that told me. T-Crown, Tom from T-Crown's Customs. He said go for the standard caddy setup, and what I've done is I've just bent them slightly and I've P-clipped them in place. Same, it's pretty much the same either side, because I wanted it to try and look as uniform as possible, and I've done the same with all the braided lines. I have P-clipped all of them up, so all of the side ones here, the top ones are riv nutted in. The side ones here are P-clipped, and then I've used the OEM clips but just flipped upside down to hold the lines in place here. So we've also, obviously we've got the gear selector in place, but it looks very weird because the cables hang so low. So once I've got the heat shield for the caddy, I need a caddy heat shield, they can be pushed out of the way, and then I can move on to starting to sort something out with the exhaust. Clutch line needs to be tucked up out of the way, that clutch line up there. And yeah, so we are pretty much there now. We're pretty much there. The wiring upstairs, I have been going over, the Haldex wiring on that, just to make sure that all of that stuff is bang on. And I'm just trying to figure out now how to sort out my shock absorber situation. So, you know, obviously I've got the shock absorbers that are sitting so tight to the wheel. There is pretty much no space up there, but the covers I have for them keep lifting, and I need to try and figure out a way to stop the covers from lifting so that they just sit nicely. I've also, obviously now that all the brakes are done, I had brand new discs on there and they had rusted. They had a lot of surface rust where they've been sat. So I've given them a paint. I've always complained and bollocked people that paint over the disc. I'm like, why don't you just mask it up? Why don't you just mask it up? I know why now, because it's long. It is long. And because it's only a little bit of overspray, that will wear off within a couple of minutes, if that. So yeah, we're very, very far along with the van now. It's just wiring loom related. I need to sort out the wiring loom so I can make a start on the inside and kind of get this van at the stage that it's just ready to start up. So what I'll do, I'm gonna pull this down now because Ben's outside and we want to get his van in so that we can do some work on his. And I'm going to talk you through what else I've got in the workshop. So you will have seen that white van over in the corner. That has come all the way over from Ireland. So Peter Moore from Ireland, he reached out to me quite a while ago. So when I first started Beastmode and I was offering the conversions, Peter reached out to me and he was like, look mate, I really want you to do a conversion for me. I've got the car, I've got the van, I just need to bring it over from Ireland. And then COVID happened. So unfortunately for both of us, I never got to do a van for Peter and Peter never got a van done by me.